Good morning, everyone. Today is September 20th, 2020. So we have 9/20/2020. Is that cool or what? So, today I just want to let everyone know that I did change the name of the Traveling Ministries and Mystics for the Open Minded on Facebook. It is now called Spiritual Insights. And today, directly after this program, I am going to be doing a segment on um, stress, health, and suicide. I should really call it depression, but how everything affects everything. And I'm going to be providing a lot of helpful information, such as how diet can help you, some of the things that could be adding to your already stressful situation, how your body's taking it on, how you can be of help. I'm trying to help in many ways that I can because so many people are going through it right now, and I think it's extremely, extremely necessary and helpful at this time. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Linnea Gustafson and Yvonne. Hey. All right. Well, this is how it goes. Everybody who signs on should probably know this by now. I'm going to be doing a message of the day first, the message for the week, I should say. And then I will let you know when it is open for people to start requesting a reading and a card. And I'm only going to do half the segment where I will give information, and people who donate are going to get first priority, and I'll be doing donations for the end part of the segment or in the middle, depending on when the donations come in. We are still, until the end of this month, I am still doing donations for Dwayne. So half of whatever you donate today is going to go for a cause, and it's to help to get him back into a vehicle, because the very first day after 8 years of driving, very first day, he's got his vehicle, and he had to jump through a lot of hoops to get reinstated and all this other stuff, and a lot of money for somebody on Social Security. That's a lot. So, good morning, Dreamweaver. And the very first day, he hits a deer and totals his vehicle. So it's very hard to get back up on that horse again. We've all been there through depression, not understanding why things happen, and financially, it's just a great burden. So we are going to be doing donations, and they're really, really important and more meaningful now than ever. I mean, of course, my channel needs support, but that's why it's 50% of it is going to be going to Dwayne. So, hello, Taylor. Now, again, I think, I started making little cards to put on my show. I'm going to wait until I am done doing the general reading, and usually the general readings answer a lot for people. So I'm going to do the general reading first, then you can ask for a reading. And the reason why I'm not going to go backwards and look through who asked me for one first is because a lot of people will leave, and I'm not going to waste my time doing a reading for someone who's not still signed on here. So please like, share, follow, ring that bell. As many people that like this channel and follow this channel, especially on YouTube and even on Facebook. But YouTube is more meaningful right now, because if I can get 1,000 followers and 1,000 hours in, I will, I could possibly actually get paid for being on here, and that would really greatly help me and help all of you too. That's all right, Taylor. It's cool. Good morning, Barbara. All right. So today I'm going to get started by giving the message of the day. I did not pre-pick anything, because now that most of you are signed on, if you have the ability to go on Facebook, I have a page there called Spiritual Insights. It used to be called Traveling Ministries and Mystics for the Open-Minded. So for those of you who signed on to that, You'll notice now that the name has changed, but I figured I better change that name and make it much easier for people to find and remember. I'm also going to be doing a live with it. I am going to be broadcasting it on all my pages and the YouTube page. But the spiritual insight of the day is going to be stress. I wrote it all down. Hang on. Stress, health, and suicide, and the important information that's given therein to help people manage their stress levels so they don't get to the point of suicide. And if you feel that way, there's actually a lot of helpful tips, and I'm going to give you some web pages to go to so you can copy down what you'd like from it. So, hey, Night Reader. You know what? I tried to pop onto your show the other day because I'm not really sure when you're on anymore. And that is some cool introduction you have now. I love it. So cool. You guys have to check out thenightreader.com or The Night Reader on Facebook. He's on YouTube and Facebook. It's pretty wild. I love it. I really wish I knew how to do that stuff. What title are you looking for? I'm sorry. Oh, that title. Yeah. We'll have to ask about that. Good morning, Teresa. All right, so I'm going to do some shuffling here today. I'm just letting people know with all the craziness going on right now, I'm going to be doing some fairs and stuff, and I just want to remind people that I do have this I'm making a whole nother batch of the high frequency clearing spray. It has quartz crystal and also a piece of black tourmaline in there, small pieces. And it's very high frequency essential oils and salts and everything else. Everything I would use to do a house cleansing is in here. But not only does it do cleansing, it may start coming in blue bottles if I run out of the purple, maybe even green. But it will help to raise your own frequency and help to attract your desired outcomes, attract opportunity to you, and it actually helps to uplift your spirits. So that's going to be very helpful too, especially with the talk I'm going to do later on a different channel. And then we have the bacterial, viral, and fungi buster. Yeah, for all those beautiful little creepy crawlies, not creepy crawlies, but the germs and the viruses going around. I keep this in my pocketbook. I go into stores and stuff. I use it. It smells fantastic. And it has 10 to 12 different essential oils in here. I mean, it's really packed full of good stuff. And you can use it every day for anything. And some of the oils and stuff in there may actually even help to repel like mosquitoes and stuff. Many of us seem to be going through and a mosquito infestation out there too. There's Cosmo. The Night Reader says, for those of you who are on YouTube, don't see this, he is on 11:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern time. So 11:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern time. And the Night Reader Tarot only on YouTube now. Oh, really? Why are you not on Facebook? Maybe that's why I couldn't find you. That's interesting. I'd like to hear more about that because StreamYard just gave us some more abilities to stream on other channels as well. I'd like to hear about that one. So yes, go ahead and join Night Reader too afterwards. Hello, India. I wish you were in the UK. I would subscribe for bottles of that. Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, I don't know what the shipping would be, but if you check out the shipping, well, yeah, I'm not sure if they allow liquids shipped. That's a good one. I'm not really sure. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards for the day. All right. Dear Lord, love and light, Mother, Father, God bless us here today. Ask that you help me pick the proper 3 cards that best help everyone, all the onlookers, this week of September 20th, 2020. So don't forget, today is 9/20/2020. Is that so cool? I love it. Anyway, what would best help everyone in their path in life today? Alright. Seems like everything is reversed that I pulled today, but I'm going to read to you both because people may, since there's so many people that this can involve, this could affect a few different things. So, we first have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Normally, when it's right side up, this means someone comes to your aid where work is concerned or negotiations. That means they would be successful negotiations, but it is reversed. So it could be that you are not seeing your desired outcomes right now, but it does not mean that they will not come. It just means you have to be a little weary of people offering to help you. Make sure that their integrity is in the right place and make sure that they have your best interest in mind. But it could be, depending on how you proceed, is how successful that will or will not be. Then we had the Three of Wands. Again, it was reversed. I'm going to just put that right side up. And this one sort of goes hand in hand with, I think, reverse and right side up. So I'm going to tell you, with these wands, you're doing a lot of work and you're trying to oversee and see what's coming in, see what's happening. It's good that you're trying to feel things out. Um, you're not sure if you are being successful or not, but you are trying to build foundations, and this is good. Try as you may. Now, I'm just letting people know that we have just been through a time of many planets, if not all of them, were in retrograde all at the same time. So that really put a strain on a lot of useful activity. So please do not be disheartened if things are not going right. Please do not give up because it just simply means that it may happen again at another time. And maybe you just need to keep putting your influence into it. I'm trying to close my shades here because I believe that things are going to come about. And anytime I even talk about that, I keep getting, November really as a month for that. Although I do feel October, people are going to start seeing some action taking place, but you may not reap the actual benefits that you're looking for until November. And when we have the Queen of Cups, she's reversed too. Now, this is someone, usually a female, that is the Queen of Love. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She really tries to help other people, but it feels like maybe her energy is down right now, maybe the inability to help anymore. Everyone needs to be refueled. So please don't take it personally, people, if people cannot help you. I know I'm there, and I believe I really represent the Queen of Cups too, so I'm even talking from experience right now. There are so many people going through so much. They just, you run out of energy, and sometimes it is just impossible. So please do not take advantage of the people who help you. I mean, it's good to ask for help when you need help. Do not get me wrong when I say that, because if you don't ask, you won't receive. You have no way of knowing if you can be helped or not. It could be that people just can't do the research for you, and maybe if they do come across what you need, they will contact you and they will help you. I don't find a title yet. Sorry to hear that. I'm just looking at some of the things. Hello, Chandel. Hi, how are you? All right, Chandel. So you are new, so I'm going to let you know that I do the weekly general reading for everyone first, and sometimes you even get your answers that way. And it won't be until I say, okay, now I'm accepting requests that you can actually ask me, because people leave and I don't want to waste my time giving someone a reading that's still not signed on. So that makes sense, right? All right, Cosmo, Night Reader, got to get running and got to get ready for his show. I probably doubt I'd be done before you're done, but if so, maybe I can sign on. But I do have the Spiritual Insights page, Spiritual Insights program. It's going to be here on YouTube as well, under the Violet Sage. and also on Facebook. Spiritual Insights and the Violet Sage are two different pages on Facebook, and I will be doing a very important segment on there about stress and health and people with suicidal thoughts and things of this sort. Hello, Lynn. Good morning. So I think it's going to be helpful for so many people. I cannot tell you how many people I have been talking to that are that way. I'm overwhelmed as well because I'm an empathic reader. I'm an empath. And whatever other people feel, I feel. So when like 6 to 10 people come to me telling me their story, and pretty intense at that, I take it on. So people don't understand when I can't help them is because I am feeling what you're feeling and what the other 10 people are feeling. So not only do I just have your problem, I have everyone's problem on my plate. And it's overwhelming. I was actually getting heart issues, a lot of chest pains and things like that. I can only take so much. I try to help. God knows I try to help. But oh, I didn't realize Jade does a podcast. We'll look that up for sure. Yes, yes. Um, so I'm trying to hit this every Sunday, and I'm just letting people know. Next week is probably going to be Saturday because I'm actually going to be doing a holistic health and psychic fair next weekend. Uh, that's going to be in Appleton if you are available. And I really don't know all the particulars right now of where it's at. I just actually signed up for it. Um, so I will not be available to be online on Sunday, but I will be on Saturday. And if I do one, I can maybe pre-record it and have it live on Sunday, depending on how much time I have. So normally this is a weekly thing, and I normally come on during the week, and it's a pop-on week thing. Sometimes I do crystal ball readings, crystal ball bingo, casting charms, and all kinds of other fun type of readings. But the last few weeks, I've really been consumed with other people's situations. So a trying time. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Let's use another deck. I'm just going to stick to 2 today. All right, Spirit. For all the onlookers today and this week, for the Spiritual Insights and the Violet Sage, let me pick proper 3 cards best help them in their path in life. What is it they need to know that would be best help for them? These are the angel cards. All right. I think 3 cards together just came out here. All right. So the first card is Goddess of Sacred Power. Goddess of Sacred Power. All right. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. This kind of goes hand in hand with the other cards I pulled. Don't depend on other people because you're going to have to do it for yourself for a while because everyone is on overload. And I know right now people need the help the most, but unfortunately, so does everybody. So it's really hard for people to expend that energy right now. So try to be understanding, do what you can. And sometimes these things happen so people can find out just how powerful they are themselves, just how smart you are. If you have the ability to use the internet on your phone or in a computer, you can look up the answers to anything that you have questions about. So, utilize any media that's available to you and empower yourself because it can be done. If you're not finding what you're looking for, you have to change up words because I'm telling you, the internet is based on certain keywords and algorithms and things like that. And doing some footwork and research. I mean, there's help out there. There's solutions to everyone's problems. Trust me. It's just sometimes we can't see it when we're so engulfed in them at the moment. All right, so the next card is God of Reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. This is good, bad, and indifferent. Okay, so if you're seeing people that are annoying the hell out of you, it is a quality that you also have in yourself that may be annoying someone else in a similar way, not always exactly the same way, but similar. So once you look into yourself and you fix what needs to be fixed so you don't come off that way, then you're going to start attracting the right energy and the right people and the right reflections into your life. So, but if you are really down on yourself, which is going to lead me to the next card actually, you're going to find that the qualities that you see in other people, the things that you're fascinated with or you really admire in other people, you have the same qualities. You're just not looking. Try, dabble in some crafty work or something and see what comes of it. You'll never know unless you try. All right. So, angel of self worth, here it is. Here's the answer. All right. Angel of self worth, you are currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your sense of self worth. So, this is when craftiness comes in handy. And I swear this must come up in every darn podcast that you need to see the good in yourself and work with that. Even if there's bad things, and maybe you are, addicted to drinking or smoking or whatever, or addicted to self sabotage, which most of us are, um, you have to see yourself in a better light and work with that first. Say, you know what? Only you can fix that. Even if you go to a counselor, they may just help you give you the tools and the way of thinking about things, but they're not actually fixing it. You are. So you have to go in and fix that sense of self worth. See the things you're good at, even if it's, wow, I really make a killer omelet. Any little thing could actually help to get you over that hump. So I'm gonna leave that with you on the cards. Now we're gonna pull a couple of trinkets and a stone. All right, Spirit. Trinkets for all the onlookers this week on the Violet Sage. Now, I'm telling you, I know certain things just keep coming out. Interesting. Not surprising, but interesting. All right, let me pick a stone, and I'll show you everything at once here. All right, Spirit, what is the best stone that people should use or wear to help them in this week, if not the month ahead? What is that? There's a stone that ran away, so, all right. Not surprising there. Okay. I already have one of them out on my table today. So the first thing we got was the highlighter. So again, Mercury is about to go into retrograde if it didn't already, and it's usually in retrograde for at least 21 days or more. It affects 3 days before, 3 days after, and in my case, it usually affects a week before and a week after. So I usually get a whole full month at least out of it. So anyway, anything that happens, contracts, getting new jobs, buying major appliances, cars, things like that, be very, very careful because things turn out to be lemons or jobs don't work to fulfillment and all these sort of things. So, to assist you in case you do have to sign any paperwork, purchasing homes or filling out applications, make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's, do not leave anything to chance. If there's amendments that need to be made to a contract, do it. Do not be afraid to open your mouth and make sure the contract reads the way you need it to read. I think this is a thing for the entire month, everyone, because this came up last week too. Good morning, Mama. Hey, Bev. Prayers for your grandson. Boy. All right. So be very careful what you sign. Be very, very mindful of what it reads. Then we have car issues. Anybody having car issues? I know everybody's having car issues. I swear to God, even myself, I got this mysterious engine light thing that keeps coming on, and nobody can figure out what it is. It could just be the energy in the atmosphere. Maybe it's nothing at all. Who knows? But car issues. This is also for the whole month because I know this is last month as well. So a lot of people are having mechanical problems, car issues. Please, if you're going on any long distance journeys, make sure you are checking everything. Bring it in for a tune up. Don't leave anything to chance. And some of you may be purchasing new cars, so make sure everything's written properly and clearly on that contract. Read the fine print. Then we also have the selenite. Selenite is the stone of cleansing and clearing. Clears negative energy and blocks within your body. So if you're experiencing pain, blockages, even headaches, you can rub this on your temple wherever the pain exists. If you have a pendant with this in it, I'd wear it. Help keep yourself clear of some negative energies and vibrations. Um, I put this on a pedestal, color changing rotary pedestal, and it reflects all the colors of the chakra into my house. And a lot of times when I'm doing readings, I will do that too, making sure the house is being charged with all that. Salt lamps are really good too at this time. For some reason, salt comes to me, this Himalayan salt lamps. Use those as well. So you have the selenite. That's Selenite. It really has some good health benefits, and you can look it up online for a little more information on that as well. Alrighty. So I'm going to leave that with the helpful insights for the day. Now I will go ahead and take requests for readings. And I'm going to ask people, please make donations, because some of you are new here and you missed what I was saying. But we do have a gentleman that I am sharing my donations with for this whole month. His name is Dwayne, and he is on here with us today. And yeah, there's definitely black energy amok, he says. Morning, sister and mom. I was going to remind you, I thought you might have forgot. Motorcycle accident, med flighted. Oh my goodness. The prayers for Beverly Starnes' grandson. If you give us his name, maybe we can send him out some prayers, Bev. That's messed up. And again, vehicles, right? Motorcycle accident. I'm telling you, there is definitely a lot of dark energy running amok right now. So everybody just hold on. You are not being targeted. You're not being singled out. It is everywhere. All right. I think that's important to tell you. But anyway, we have donations because someone waited 8 years to finally get on the road, and it was a lot of stress, a lot of money, and a lot of work to get his license back. Very first day on the road, he hit a deer, totaled the vehicle. He needs help getting back on the road. We're giving up on repairing the vehicle because the repairs were way more than the car was worth. But we need to get him back on the road, even if it's to start making payments on something. So anyway, this is the information. Donations are appreciated and accepted. Send donations to the Violet Sage at AOL.com or using the number. I don't never know which way to go with this paper. 608-477-2192. If you're using Cash App, you can use the $ and the Violet Sage. Or I believe Cash App still accepts the Violet Sage at AOL and the phone number. And I also accept PayPal, Cash App, Square, Google Pay, and Zelly. Zelly is through most people's bank accounts. And a lot of people don't even know that you have that available to you. And if you're using Cash App or Google Pay, literally only takes like 2 minutes to set up. It is so easy, especially if you already have a Google account. It already has all your information. All you have to do is just hook up to Google Pay. Really that easy. So, because I'm only going to have about 15 minutes worth of requests, and then I'm going to answer donation questions first. Will always come first. So if you want to be sure that yours gets answered, I will stay on for donations. Okay. So, let's see who asked for a question. All right. Holden All right, the name of Beverly's grandson, who's just involved in a motorcycle accident. For people who do prayers and light work, please hold Holden Mosh, Masch, in your prayers. Please send him healing prayers because he really needs it right now. I'm sending him some Reiki as we speak. Holden Mosh, healing prayers, and for his family. Thank you. All right, for Angela, she's the first one. Yeah, streamer says prayers and healings energy to you and your grandson and everyone involved, Bev. All right. I can use a general reading, please. All right. So, general reading. I have a card for Angela Steiner today. For Angela. Angela. What does Angela need to know right now? What would be most helpful for her, especially for this week in any current situation? Oh my God. Ugh, I swear the darkness is everywhere. I cannot stand it anymore. Whee! All right. So, boy, Angela, I don't know what you're going through lately. But like I said, a lot of people are. You got the Five of Cups. I do have it reversed. So do you see all these cups on the ground? There's a couple that are up and there is a couple that are down. But this is reversed. So I'm going to say things. I don't want to say they're not as bad as they seem. I'm going to say that you have a few good things to hold on to because it's reversed. I'm going to say a few are good and a couple are bad. So I'm going to put this back up though. So, oops, sorry. Got this over here. Need to add these cards to the deck. I'm going to say that there are some things that are going on that may be beyond your control, but the good news is you have a few things going on that are in your control. And I've told people before, the universe was warning everyone, if you didn't get into the right space that you needed to be in, you're going to be paying the price for that. And this could last up to 6 years. So no procrastinating. Procrastinating will not be tolerated. Not my rules. It's the universe's rules. So, so you need to focus on the positive, and you really need to focus on what you can do, and stop dragging your feet. I know we all have issues and we have struggles, and we're afraid of moving forward, or afraid of making a decision, or afraid of cutting someone or something out of our lives. But if you know it's what's for the better, then you need to do it. And I'm going to tell people, use kinesiology. That's where you're standing up straight. I say this every time. Close your eyes, put your arms straight at your sides. Make sure you have your balance, your equilibrium. Then you pose the question. And it has to be a yes or no question. And if your body propels forward, then the answer is yes. If it propels backwards, the answer is no. Your body knows the answer to every question. So I'm going to say use that. And I'm going to say the Devil card came out, Angela, that you are up against some dark times and possibly a time when you're not making too much things felt. But if you are allowing this energy, allowing it, not welcoming it in or things like that, but if you're allowing it to continue, say if you're with the wrong person who's really mistreating you, or they have bad habits, or you yourself are exerting bad habits, then positive outcomes are going to be really hard for you to come by. So I'm going to tell you that you really need to make the changes that you know you need to make things better for your life, because those cards that we got for before is the general reading. It's like no one's going to do it for you. Only you can do it. So I'm going to leave that with you. I'm really sorry about that. But this is a time when I'm telling you the universe isn't tolerating anything anymore. Everybody, so bad. I'm so sorry. You just sent a donation, Nia. I think it is Nia. Okay. Will they be okay? We need a mass meditation. Dreamweaver says we need a mass meditation and energy work to deal with this crap from the wicked buas. Let's deal with them once and for all. Arya's with me. So, if I have time today, stay tuned and, you know, I think I will make it a part. Good idea, Dreamweaver. I will make it a part of the broadcast um, that I'm going to do here next after this, the one on stress and everything. And we will go ahead and do a meditation, and I will teach you how to do some releasing techniques so you can release yourself from, self sabotage mostly, and things that are around you that maybe you can help to shed. All right, so I'm just going to write, yeah, 9:20. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do Ania's first because Ania made a donation. All right, let me just see what Ania has questions here. And Lynn sent a donation too. So if you want to make sure you get heard today, make sure you send donations. All right. So the question is, oh, I'm looking to buy a house. Started the process already. Oh, Angela. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you, make sure you really look good into that contract. Maybe you should look into the background of the house. And I'm going to tell you, before you move in, I would smudge that baby and do any holy water or blessings that you can do for that house and the property. Just make sure you go ahead and go to the deeds place and see if you can look up the history of the house and see what you might actually be up against. Sometimes when people are selling things super cheap, it's because something really bad happened there. So I would just check into that just to make sure what you're really up against. Make sure someone's not trying to swindle you because there might be more wrong with the house, like maybe the pipes need to be replaced or the wiring, electric, or something like that. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. All right. Ania. Okay. Hi, Jade. Have just sent a donation via PayPal. Could I have a reading, please? So much going on at the moment. Dad is going in for an operation on the liver cancer. Ooh. And my dog is going in for an X-ray. Oh my. Whew. Wow. There's a handful of stuff. All right, hang on a minute here. All right, I would really like to zero in on your energy. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember what your last name is, but they seem to be doing pretty good so far, so we'll take a look at that. Give me one moment. All right. I don't know why nothing's telling me. I don't know what all you sent in. All right. So, Ania, I'm going to go in and tap in. I'm not sure what your dad's name is, but I'm going to see what spirit will give me for you, Ania. Oh, all right, spirit for Ania. Oh. Could you tell me anything about her dad and his operation on the liver cancer? How's her dad going to fare through this? Feels like your dad has a lot of stress factors. You would actually be really good to watch my show after this one. It's going to cover some of that and some diet tips for it. Things that would help with eating and stuff. I do feel that he will make it through the surgery, but I do feel that his stress factors may cause some complications if he doesn't get that under control. So he really will need to watch for that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card on your dad and that surgery. What is going on with your dog? What exactly is going on there? Or dad nurse surgery. Can you tell me the outcome is come for her dad? All right. No, can't have all those cards. Okay, I got a couple words for this. This represents your dad. You got the star. He's got to learn. They're giving me the words. He's got to thank his lucky stars. All right. He cannot take anything for granted. He needs to say his prayers. He needs to be totally and thoroughly involved in his healing process. People don't take this sort of surgery lightly. Um, it is going to be a hard road. There is no doubt about that. And even if there's bad news, it's like you need to take it with a grain of salt. You can't take everything so seriously because that's only going to feed the fire of the negativity that he's combating. This is what they're giving me on that. And I'm going to pick one more card for him, but from the other deck. All right, Spirit, anything Ania's father needs to know, she needs to know on this liver situation, liver cancer operation. He really does need to get connected. We got the goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So, but the thing is he really needs to get connected. He needs to get grounded. He needs to reorganize his priorities. He really needs to feel the connection that he has. Ooh, it'd be nice if he can do some like daily meditation where he actually sees his body growing roots and touching the earth and communing with it. I think the earth can actually help to heal him, the earth and the sky, because you got the earth and the star here. So, I mean, you can't just think that the surgery is going to be the answer to all of it, is what I'm trying to say. The universe needs his assistance on this one. It's not an easy task. All right, I'm going to leave that with you, but let's see about your dog. I'm going to see if you answered what's going on with your dog. Hi, Garrett. Garrett and Carla. Interesting. Good advice. Thank you. All right. Jen Orsky. And yeah, Jen Orsky. Pronounced Van. Jan Orsky. Interesting. All right. Her front leg has been giving out randomly. Wow. Okay. Going back to the question. And her dog. I should ask what your dog's name was. Is the dog's going in for an X-ray. What can you tell her, especially on its front legs? I'm feeling that it's a combination of arthritis and there's something or a nerve that's pinched possibly in the spine or neck. I think it's more the neck, maybe where the neck meets the spine. No matter what they tell you, because there's some vets that actually don't care enough, honestly. Down here, there's people who won't even go to this vet. Damn, I hate that card. Again, I'm just going to show you this. Negativity. Negativity is everywhere, this darn devil card. I'm telling you, we are really up against it. We're all this backwards energy from all the planets. We need to cast this shit out. So everybody, I'm sorry, I said it again. We have to cast this stuff out. I am trying not to curse on here. So join me after this, and we will do some casting out of stuff. But what I wanted to tell you is they have doggy chiropractors, and I think maybe you need to do that because I believe with some manipulation you may be able to help your dog. And also, I'm going to tell you that I deal with the SEACT, a lot of natural homeopathic remedies, and if it's like arthritis is kicking in, things of that sort. I don't know how old your dog is. Um, It has greatly helped many people. I've been working with somebody for like 6 months now with their dog, and it actually made their cysts and growths go away. It's like phenomenal stuff. If you're interested in any of that, please connect with me afterwards. And I'm going to tell you that your dog responds to you. You are the Empress. And I hate when this thing is not focusing. The Empress. You are all loving, all encompassing, and your dog is going to radiate and respond to the love and caring that you have. But if you are a healer at all, you are going to need to give your dog the energy you can. I feel that some homeopathic, natural type of remedies are going to be more helpful for your dog. Um, do not give up on your dog. If they say, "Oh no, it's going to be bad. Their legs are going to give out, and you might as well just put them down because they're suffering." Oh, I really hate when people say that. You should see my dog. I kept her alive for a couple of years, and the other dog that had cancer. It was just a matter of stopping them from coughing all the time, and then he wasn't coughing up hunks of his lung. And he actually was happy until the day he stopped eating. Then I knew it was time. When they stop eating, but don't just do it the first day. It could be just that they're in a lot of pain. They need some pain meds too. But if you take up Reiki and love and universal connection could also help. So I do feel that there's help for them. There's just the negativity that's around. Your dog may be extra sensitive to this. Again, look to the neck. Maybe do some gentle pulling on the neck and pushing on the shoulders to do some separation because I feel like love and energy given into this spot is going to really help them. I'm hoping that has helped you, my dear. I want to pull an angel card for you. Angel of expression. Speak your truth. Express yourself clearly. So someone said, "Oh, I'm telling you, it's just best, more humane. Put your dog down." Yeah. Say, okay, that's not an option. What else you got? You know. And if you need to talk to doctors where your father is concerned, or even being stern with your father, making sure that he is putting the positive energy into this and doing what he needs to connect with Mother Earth so it can support him and Father Sky, Mother Earth. Maybe looking into some Native American techniques that may help as well. So I do feel that there's help for both of them for your dog. I'm going to pull one for your dog too. A card for the dog. What she needs for the dog. Oh. It is possible that your dog's time and years may be limited. But you need to make sure that you are doing all you can. The dog needs to respond to love. I just keep getting that there's love and attention that your dog needs and maybe he's not getting. Maybe he himself is giving up. So, angel of pleasure, take pleasure in the things that you do. And this is going to go for you, the dog, and your father. That you need to make sure that you're finding the happiness in the little things in life because those are things that really matter. And the god of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. So, it could be a way of thinking. It could be maybe the darkness is finally being casted out. I don't know. Maybe questioning how powerful you can be where healing is concerned, because you're going to find out just how much difference you can make if you can get them to listen to you and respond readily to your love. All right, I leave that with you. Hopefully, that has been of some help for you, Ania. All right, Lynn. Ah, just gonna see her phone legs have given out randomly. I can tell you that my right leg has been starting to give out on me too, and that is because of a pinched nerve. I'm sure of it. I didn't go to the doctors yet, but my left one used to do it, and that's what it was then. Um, Sasha. I know somebody else has a dog. Same kind of dog too, named Sasha. I'm assuming the one on your picture is your dog. Yes, please. I will never give up. She's my angel. You good girl. You awesome. You're welcome. All right, so Lynn had made a donation, so I'm going to go on to Lynn's request here. Okay, you request a message on potential house purchase, finances, increase, please, and thank you. Finances, increase. Okay, Spirit. For a house. They're giving me a picture of another deck of cards I need to use, so I'm going to use this one and then the other deck when I get there. All right, Spirit, for Lynn. I feel that I need to tap in for Lynn's Spirit. Help me to get the answers that she needs. She's looking for messages on a potential house purchase, finances, and an increase in her finances. I feel this month of September, yet you're still going to see something that you like and you may want to try for it. But they keep bringing me to the month of June. Like, I'm not so sure you are going to be able to swing it, or the potential for them to consider your income may not be there until June. They say that there is a potential this fall here, and possibly even September, but it will need to be purchased with the help of another. So whether it's another signature or something to that effect, someone co-signing, it feels like that is the only way that this can happen for you. Oh yeah, for people who don't know and don't understand what I'm doing, I'm a psychic medium as well, so I do go in and I talk to spirit. It's not just cards. I just read the cards intuitively and what they're supposed to stand for all at the same time for increase of finances. You have to make sure that the price of the house is not going to really be a financial burden. I feel there's going to be like 2 or 3 that are really significantly going to be considered. And no matter how much you love and think that other house is perfect, I think you shouldn't go for the one that's more expensive, because you have to think of, in case I don't have this job, or in case an emergency comes up and I can't afford the payments. You're not supposed to overexpend yourself or stress yourself on the amount. Okay. I'm getting the word Jersey. Now, I'm from New Jersey, but I don't know where Jersey came up from. So I don't know. Maybe it's on Jersey Avenue, or maybe it's a style house, or maybe the people who are selling it are moving to New Jersey or from New Jersey. I don't know, but I got the words Jersey, and I don't exactly know what that means or where to put that. So hopefully that'll be a help there. Let's see. What else for finances? It's like a mortgage and loan company that will actually work with you in your finances and the structure of this. So I guess the title of the company will have finance and mortgage in the name. At least that's what it feels like they're trying to tell me here. Um, and if you are to move and you want to move sooner than later, you are going to have to get a promise from those who will be moving with you that they are not going to abandon you, to assure that you can afford that if their income is to be considered. because that will be of a tremendous help. I get the whole next 3 months that there's a lot to consider. Another job to be had that's going to be had, and um, hmm. So all this needs to be considered. All right, so I did pull the Page of Wands, but the Page of Wands was reversed. So I'm going to say, building the foundations, making sure there's nothing wrong with the foundation. You have other negotiators that are going to be involved, other people who are maybe like in a bidding war. So take that into consideration. Um, hmm. Yeah. So we have that on that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull. All right, for finances. Spirit, one more card for finances for you. Oh, we have the star for you too. Keep in close communication with Spirit because I believe Spirit's going to be sending you messages and ideas on where to go and what to do. Um, Commune with nature. Do these things when you're in and around water, mostly. Water is going to really help invigorate you. You're going to notice the signs more. You'll hear them more clearly. It's almost like I get this like echo, like an echocardiogram, or what is that called when they make you drink a lot of water and you go in for a procedure? It's just like the vibratory levels reach you better when you're in and around water. So maybe do your meditating when you're in the shower or take a nice long bath, or if you're connected with a gym and you can go swimming. I don't know. Water feels like it's really deeply involved for you to get where they're leading you. What kind of information do they have for you? That sort of thing. So I hope that has been of help for you today, Lynn. All right. Uh, Good advice. Thank you. Hopefully that has been help. All right. Spirit always does. Yeah, you got spirits heavy with you. So I'm going to just tell people one more time, like Dreamweaver was saying, for those who can't see him on Facebook, don't forget to hit that like button. Like, share, follow. The more people I have that sign on, more people that like and follow my pages, the better. You're welcome, Lynn. It really, really helps. And if I can, even if you watch me from Facebook, if you can sign on to my channel on YouTube and give it a like and a follow and hit the notification bells and stuff, you'll always be notified when I come on. Same with following on Facebook, because the more people I can get to like me, if I can get 1,000 people to follow me on YouTube, I may actually get paid for this. But I need to have 1,000 hours in besides. So be sure, for those who have been suffering with stress, uh, and you want some health ideas to deal with stress, and anyone who's getting those suicidal thoughts, please join me. I'm doing a segment right after this that is going to help with that. I got a lot of helpful information and websites you can visit for more than what I can supply here for you online. And if you want to make any donations at this time, I feel like we have pushed the limits of what I can do on the channel today, because I'm only supposed to be on here an hour so I can get to my other segment. So right now I only do any readings for people who make a donation right now, and then after that I need to get to my next segment and my next broadcast. Donations appreciated and accepted. Send donations to the Violet Sage at AOL.com or use the number 608-477-2192. I accept Cash App. So if you're doing Cash App, you can also use the $ and the Violet Sage. And I also accept PayPal, Cash App, Square, Google Pay, Zelly, and Zelly is connected to people's bank accounts. It makes life a lot easier. And Google Pay and Cash App only take literally like 2 minutes to set up, because it's almost like they're connected right to your Google account. So it already has your information. You don't really have to look for a bunch of information to put in there. It already knows how you do payments and stuff. I'm going to scroll down and see if there's anyone else that made a donation. I'm really sorry about that, people. We had a lot to cover today, and a lot of people had some really good information. I'm asking that the universal life forces are with your father, Anya. That was from Dreamweaver. How nice. And your puppy, too. For sure. I love my animals, my babies. Dreamweaver, thank you so much. Oh, you're most welcome. All right, Yvonne. Yvonne. I love a reading. I know there's so many people who want readings today. I will offer and put up the 10 for 10. If you would like to get 10 minutes for $10 is available today only, or at least if you pay for it today, we can set up another time for you to get a reading. So I don't want to, discount anyone that's here today that really needed a reading. And that is my discounted rate. I normally charge $50 a half an hour, $90 an hour. If you want longer than 10 minutes, then I can give you the first 10 minutes for $10, and then the remainder will be charged accordingly. A lot of people just think that they're just gonna, that's my rate, that they can just give me $10 anytime during the week. No, that's just during the show. That's to help people sign on to the show. So, I mean, no disrespect, but this is the way I make my living too. I do have a lot of insight to share with you. And, I'm just asking people to please respect that. So I'm going to see if there's anybody else that has signed on. YouTube Dreamweaver, are you leaving, Mama? Like to reading finances. Taylor, hey Taylor. I am so sorry that I ended up doing the donation readings today. That's why it's always better to donate, people, because then you take priority, and as it should be. Oh, you have to go, Mom. I don't know if you already left, but I will see you and talk to you later. Um, where is your next podcast on? And is it on YouTube? Love to listen further about my health, having a lot of issues. Okay. Um, all right. I am doing one right after this about stress, health, and people with the suicidal um, tendencies right now, and how your health actually affects that, and how certain things you can actually eat and drink can help with that. You'd be surprised how much a proper diet and certain foods and drinks can help, and certain things that you're doing and drinking and smoking and everything else can deteriorate your already stressful situation. So I'm going to be doing that like directly after this, as long as there's no readings I need to do. Um, it's going to be here too. So if you want to make sure you stay tuned to the Violet Sage, it's going to be on the Violet Sage and Spiritual Insights page on Facebook and the Violet Sage page on Facebook. And let's see, Taylor Spence, you sent $10 for after the show. All right, Taylor. I think you may have to send me, is it a friend request? I will look you up. Make sure you write to me on the Violet Sage page on Facebook, and I will make sure that I get over there and look for your question, because I know there's a place for that. And I will connect with you directly after the show. So everyone, probably by 11:30, maybe sooner, I will be online doing my next podcast, and that's Central Time. Sorry. I know a lot of you are not all in this area. All right, Taylor, I will see you very shortly. And I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Wow, this is like a first time no one tried to solicit all of you today. That is wild. All right. So please like, share, donate, hit notification bells, and much appreciate that everyone signed on today. Please join us for the next segment if you think this can help you or someone you know. And don't forget that I do sell the high frequency clearing spray. It has quartz crystal. This is what I use for house cleansings too, and actually uplifts your frequency. So it helps your mindset, it helps your opportunity factor. It's really nice stuff. And for those who are like, I don't want to say germaphobes because I use this all the time too, and I'm not a germaphobe, but when they say that you have to use that other nasty stuff that if you rub your eyes, your eyeballs could swell up and everything else. So you can use the natural way, and this is all with the essential oils, and it's wonderfully smelling, good antifungal viral buster bacterias. I do sell them. I sell them in the 4 ounce and 8 ounce, or is it 8 ounce and 16 ounce? I'm actually going to go measure my bottles today. But for only for you guys. Normally, my smaller bottles are $11 each because I put a lot of essential oils in them, plus shipping, unless you're nearby where you can pick it up. And but for you guys, I'm selling them for $8.88. I like the 8 numbers, so $8.88 a bottle. And then the larger bottle, of course, will be double that. Actually, I will sell the larger bottles for $17. So the large bottle 17, the small one's 8.88. Come in and visit me on the Violet Sage page on Facebook where you can request a purchase, and you can also go to thevioletsage.com and see all the many other things that I have for sale and other opportunities. All right, thank you all very much for signing on today. It's been a wonderful podcast. Please hang in there tight because it's just the universe and all the planets that have been in retrograde, but some are moving out. So some of you will be experiencing some relief in energy, but Mercury is coming into play. So make sure you pay close attention to any documents you're going to be signing, any major purchases you're going to be making, any new jobs, things of that sort. Pay attention. That is my last request to all of you. All right. You're welcome, Ania. I hope it's helped. So, thank you. Hey, Shabria. And we are just signing off now, but Shabria, I'm going to be doing a podcast, another one around 11:30, but that's going to be on stress, health, and people who have suicidal tendencies and thoughts. It's going to give a lot of helpful information and even diet changes to help people through these difficult times, and what can happen if you do certain things on a spiritual level. So I'm trying to cover as much as I can with that. So if you'd like, you can join us there. That'll be 11:30 Central Time. It might be a few minutes late because I have a reading to do right after this. All right. Much love and light to you all. Thank you so much for signing on. Your presence means everything. So please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified. Thank you all very, very much. And we'll see you again soon. I may not be on Sunday, but I may be on next Saturday because I have a fair to do on Sunday. So I will get done what I can. All right. Much love and light to you all. Many blessings. Bye bye.